guys, it's Alice, and today I thought I would tell you about 3 great and easy to read science books that I have found to be really interesting. So I am not particularly knowledgeable when it comes to science. Like, I never really studied it in school or anything like that. But in the past year or so, I've gotten into reading these easy to understand short books about science, and it's been really fun. So I thought maybe some of you would be interested in it too. Now, what I think is most interesting to read about is space and physics, which is a thing I never thought I would say, but here we are. So there is a lot of that in the books I'm going to mention, but there is a lot of other stuff as well, and if it sounds intimidating, please don't be intimidated, because these are really easy to read and easy to understand, and if I can understand them, so can you. And I feel like it's just good to have some sort of basic knowledge about how everything works and how everything ties together, and these books are great to sort of teach us that. Alright, so first up we have got Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson. So in this book, Tyson, who is an astrophysicist, teaches us the basic science of the universe, and we touch on loads of different things like why things are round and dark matter, which is a thing I knew about but I didn't really know what it was, although technically no one knows what it is. And I learned about dark energy, which is a whole different thing that I didn't know about, and it's super scary. And it really does what it promises in the title. It teaches us things about the universe in an easy and readable manner. And it's also a little funny, so you avoid some of that dryness that often comes with learning about these types of things. Secondly, we have got 7 Brief Lessons on Physics by Carlo Rovelli. This does a lot of the same things that the book by Tyson does, except that it focuses solely on physics. So we learn about the 7 most important things in physics, like Einstein's theory of relativity, particles, quantum physics, and so on. And I realized that maybe all of these words sound kind of intimidating, but it's really not when it's explained like it is in these types of books. My favorite chapter in this was about time, and Carlo Rovelli has actually written a whole book about time that I've also read, which is a little more challenging than this, but it's still fantastic. Lastly, we have got the longest book of the 3, but also probably the most diverse, because it talks about all kinds of science, and it is Infinity in the Palm of Your Hand by Marcus Chown. In the introduction of this, the author explains that the things that he has chosen to put in this book are things that he can say to people at parties without them losing interest. So it's short, concise, and fun to learn about. It touches on loads of different types of science, and I'll see if I can find some fun stuff for you. Like, time travel is not ruled out by the laws of physics. I love that chapter. I think that that was just really, really fun. The universe may have at least 10 dimensions. It's interesting, but it's also kind of scary, I feel. In the future, time might run backwards. I don't like that at all. There is a liquid that never freezes and can run uphill. I really like that chapter. That was really fun to read about. An atom can be in 2 places at once, the equivalent of you being in London and New York simultaneously. I don't understand how that works, at all. There's also, things in here like it wouldn't matter if the sun's core was made of bananas, and that the whole human race can fit into the volume of a sugar cube, which I actually already knew, but I didn't know that that sugar cube will weigh what the whole human race weighs, which is just crazy. I just feel like this is such a fun book to read a bit in here and there and learn something weird about the world and the universe. Okay guys, those were the 3 books that I wanted to share with you today. I realized that maybe these books sound like they're for a particular audience, but just trust me, anyone can read these and find them entertaining and educational. Even if you think you don't have an interest in science, they're still really, really fun. And if you do have an interest in science, I would love to know what your favorite science book is, and I will see you soon. Bye!